So I made a video as a beginner actually playing Helldivers 2, and now 50 hours later, here's that same beginner doing a solo mission. So we start off on a raid where we're trying to stealth our way around until we go attack one of the guys, then they immediately send up a flare. We rush the base. We use this, we got a shotgun thing that it's pretty good. And it can do a lot of damage, though it takes a couple of hits, so yeah, it's not the best at like fighting heavily armored opponents like these guys who just dropped in, because actually having to fight one opponent would just be way too easy. So we take one out with a cannon, and I think he's blocking the path of the other Hulk, so now we don't really have to do much. We shotgun this guy as well. Well, we try to. It takes a couple of hits for him to finally die. Then we get another cannon shot. We almost missed it, but we managed to get a hit. And then we pull up and attack this guy with the shotgun. We also have a laser pistol that we're using to do all of our range damage. That's not done by cannon. We get shot here, but we managed to hit our shot, so he explodes. Then we push into the base more. Of course, being minigunners, they're the most annoying of like all the enemies in existence, so we just pull out the most annoying of all the guns in existence to counter him. On our next objective, it gets a little more dangerous because at any point they could call in the support, not the support, they could call in more bots, but they haven't for some reason. I just don't think they recognized that we were here, and then we get ambushed by another guy who we didn't spot. Thankfully our heavy armor saves us. Then this guy up here, he gets shot. Now, we made it to the terminal. Here's where the dangerous part is that we have to stay here for a longer amount of time. Thankfully we didn't get ambushed, and then we moved on to the next part where we attacked one of their patrols, I think. We also kicked a grenade because funsies, who cares? Then we hit their base with a bomb, and it killed most of the robots, but one of them somehow survived and then proceeded to send off a signal for reinforcements. They reinforced right here, so we got out the cannon. We got one of them. We can hit these walker things with grenades, and one impact grenade destroys them. Then after taking out the rest and picking up the super solid state drive, we hit this place over here where we have to take them down. It was pretty easy there because there weren't that many. We also noticed we could snipe one of their factories, so we did. And now they're chasing us while we're on our way to the objective. Insert epic pistol sniping footage here. We then fought even more robots who are just obliterating us. We got hit twice. Even with heavy armor, that put us down to half health, so you know, I'm very glad I brought the heavy armor because solo is just not easy. However, this laser pistol makes it noticeably more easy. We take down some of the smaller robots, and then we realize we've been flanked, so we run. I then use the shotgun to take these guys out. The shotgun is just like way too OP, like it's not even fair for the robots who outnumber us 100 to 1. Then here we take cover. We hit one of them with the cannon, but we almost missed our shot. We then use up some grenades because the funny thing about supplies is every time you resupply your medical supplies, it will also resupply your grenades. So to maximize this, you can use more grenades when you're using more stims. Then we get attacked here. We manage to juke the saw. After juking the saw, we run through here, and we manage to escape the compound, but now we're just gonna push back in with our shotgun and grenades. We also, like, point-blank cannon one of them because we're very great marksmen, as you can tell. We then get pinned from this angle as well, so we shoot them down, and instead of moving in on the compound, we just move back because I realize we don't even have to be there for the objective. We then, once we make it to the objective, we snipe one of them with the shotgun at like point blank. Then we hit around here and we realize there's a boss. Not really a boss, just a minigunner with shield. We then notice that the cover we want to get to is fenced in, so we blow it up. And we get into the cover. Then I decided to run for the terminal, but then we got shot and died. So that was actually my second attempt. Here's the first attempt of what I did. Yes, I ordered them the opposite way because that's how editing works. With our new goal of destroying outposts, we just mainly snipe them, and we spot another outpost here. So we're looking for the factories specifically. We throw in a bomb to hit some of the guys there. The bomb gets a couple of them, but not these guys, so we have to finish them off with the shotgun. Once they're dead, we move up and we spot a Hulk here, who we snipe with our cannon. The nice thing about the laser cannon is that every time you shoot, it takes no ammo and it automatically reloads for you. The downside is it has like a massive windup for it. Then we get shot again. We dive and we keep running. I think I missed one of them and instead like hit a tree or something, but we keep running back to cover. We get shot again, but with infinite amounts of stims, we can survive anything with the supply pack. Then we find another one of these automation fabricators, and we got to destroy 3 more of them to achieve our objective. And we spot another one. We then hit that one and we keep running. This guy followed us, but we actually like pulled a Northwind ambush on him and he died. After we hit the fabricator, we get shot at. At least we got our target now, so we gotta move back. I then spot a Hulk that's just standing there waiting for us. Then realizing we're being hit by attacking elements on both sides, we run to the side. Realize I didn't hit the automation outpost, or there's a second one. I think it was like a second one. So realizing this, we have to defend here until we can get a clear shot on the outpost without getting shot immediately. Once we hit the fabricator, we keep running. Now we just gotta make it to the extract as we awkwardly climb through a bush because we're too buffoonable to figure out how to walk. And now we defend. we are the greatest at defending, and we'll definitely not just ignore all the enemies. We also tried to use our laser pistol to snipe that guy, and it worked. I was going to cannon this guy until I realized awkwardly that the gun hadn't even reloaded yet, so we had to shoot him again. Being the tactical genius we are, we forgot to secure the flank. Then we got attacked from just about every angle except the other half of the circle that's behind us. So we threw in a cluster bomb, which what I like about cluster bombs is they like attack in a line. So if you don't know where the enemy is, you can still hit them. Then we got hit out of cover, and I think one of the robots hit one of the other robots. Intelligence. We then missed our shot because we got hit in like the last second. That's what I'm always worried about when I don't want to waste the shots, but oh well. We then move around the base, which they're taking the base, so we use our last cluster bomb, take out some of those guys. We then hit another one of the walkers, and we have to hit another walker, so instead of hitting the walker, we try and target the other guy, but the other guy, we missed our shot, and the plane got him. Then we use a grenade to take out the walker, and using a stim, we just rush into the ship and ignore everybody else. And that's how we survived solo, difficulty 7. For those of you wondering, don't worry, there will be Northwind videos eventually. It's just the footage takes forever to get, so probably Northwind video sometime eventually. Alright, bye.